This is the moment.
The Bachelorette is back. And the power
I'm gonna fall in love.
is in Jen's hands.
And I'm gonna do it my way.
ABC Mondays.
Everything about her is great.
I feel so special.
Jen's looking like a queen.
My men are very, very hot.
Someone call 911. You are looking so fired.
This is the beginning of a new era.
The Bachelorette. All new Mondays, 8, 7 Central on ABC. And stream on Hulu.
Savaged.
This program contains subject matter and language that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
We're having more technical problems. We live in the 21st century.
Savaged. Unfiltered.
Not only should we not be employed, but we gave $30 billion. Did you know we gave $30 billion this weekend?
Your host, Michael Garland. Like a Hellcat.
To Department of Justice regulations governing such matters. In keeping with those regulations, I have today notified the designated members of each House of Congress of the appointment. I'm joined today by John Lausch, the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Illinois, who conducted the initial investigation into the matter that I will describe today. On the evening of November 4th, 2022, the National Archives Office of Inspector General contacted a prosecutor at the Department of Justice. It informed him that the White House had notified the archives that documents bearing classification markings were identified at the office of the Penn Biden Center for Diplomacy and Global Engagement, located in Washington, D.C. That office was not authorized for storage of classified documents. The prosecutor was also advised that those documents had been secured in an archives facility. On November 9th, the FBI commenced enforcement.
Yeah, guys, check out those marbles. Oh, Merrick Garland, I hope he does his job, guys, but we got to get this show rolling here. I got Joseph, I got Sauce here on the panel. Full house, guys. Joseph, I'm going to start with you, buddy. What'd you think of the of that intro there with Merrick Garland, man? Just
how
spilling out
convenient how it was held off till after the midterms, right?
Yeah.
Just a coincidence, right? Sure.
Right.
And yes, then others locked in his garage by his Corvette, as if Sauce, the secret Russian agent, hadn't already been over there with a camera taking pictures of it, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Speaking of the Russian agent, Sauce, we're just joking. Sauce is not a Russian agent, but no. Yeah, Sauce, man, what'd you think of that? Merrick Garland spilling some cartoon rhetoric. That's what it is.
It is cartoon rhetoric because no one's going to be held accountable. He's going to be exempted. He's going to be, from the. It's come like to this. He's not going to be held above. He's not going to be held above the law. You know, he's going to get exonerated, just like with the Hillary Clinton thing. And I just think it's pretty pathetic. The only people that I think can hold him accountable is Kevin McCarthy, and that's why yesterday I have urged multiple people at my TikTok and on my newsfeed to call your congressman or your congresswoman to call for an articles of impeachment because of releasing classified information or mishandling classified information, which is treason against the United States government.
You know, Sauce, we got a quick little video since you mentioned that. I want to plug that in before I forget, guys. This is actually Sauce on his Instagram. Check this out.
Hello, guys. I am Sauce Timotson from the Sauce Report. I think it is important that we contact your state representative and your congressman or woman to call for articles of impeachment on President Joe Biden. The reason is because
the reason is, well, Sauce, I tried to get that whole clip, but you know how Instagram is. They only do those 15-minute clips. But yeah. Why do we have to get rid of Joe Biden, Sauce?
Because, for instance, you release classified information. It's like, for instance, Michael's on my show, and I talked about how I left my military ID card in a computer, which had classified information. Now, I took the responsibility and I said, you know what? I messed up, So I took the consequences. So I got letters of reprimand stating this is what you get for leaving classified and top secret security stuff out in the open, so anyone could go in it and help themselves because of your CAC ID. Now, if I got in trouble for it, why couldn't the Biden administration do the same?
That's right. Because he was only vice president. These documents were handled by him as vice president. He has no ability to declassify, so he can't use that as an argument. And some of this information pertains to the Ukraine. Well, what is Barack Obama hiding too? Obama and Biden hiding, if not, you mentioned Hillary, Sauce. What have they destroyed that we'll never know about, covering up the crimes that occurred during the Obama-Biden administration that they knew they had to either destroy or hide because Trump would expose it?
I was gonna pull a joke on you. I know what Hillary's gonna hide. She's gonna hide her cameo photo with Bill Clinton and her. I was gonna because maybe Hillary has an OnlyFans that we don't know about, and that's what she was trying to hide.
Oh God, I hope no. Jesus Christ. OnlyFans on Hillary Clinton spreading her four hinds. Oh my God, that would be terrible.
Yeah. Well, if she does have it, like you said, we don't know. I hope we continue to not know.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's a bad image. That's a bad picture of my head right now.
Yeah, thanks for that, Sauce.
Yeah, I'm gonna have nightmares for the rest of the week, Sauce. Jesus.
Huh?
I'm telling you. I'm gonna have nightmares for the rest of the week. Thanks, Sauce. I appreciate that, buddy. I don't want to see Hillary Clinton on OnlyFans. It's disgusting. The cellulite all over her legs and everything. Oh my God.
Or imagine her saying, Michael, you've been a bad boy. Let me, you're at Catholic school. Let's pull out your hand because I got a ruler. Imagine, her in a teacher costume, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to have to pull a Sauce like he did when, who was that? London was on or whatever. I can't hear.
And I mean, I just fucked the shit out of him, and it was so good. And it was like my comeback moment. I'm like, fuck yes, he was grabbing my hips. I mean, it was amazing. Just the right amount of friction.
So I want to get into some of this Biden blunders because there's a whole load of blunders going on with Biden. With the border blunders, now the classified documents coming out. We're told by Merrick Garland that these documents were surfaced around November. Oh, coincidence, Joseph. You do make a point. They waited up until now after the midterms to make that.
Yep. And not only that, this joke that will be the special counsel, it'll all be now, well, we can't talk about it because there's a special counsel. It's meant to bury it. Some other Democrat hack will be the special counsel who will be there to bury it all. Another deep state cover-up.
Yeah.
And then somehow Biden will go up to SpongeBob and think that he's part of Secret Service.
SpongeBob, yeah.
Did you get that, Joseph? Did you when he was down at the border? Did you get that where he went up to a Salvation Army guy who was about 80 years old and asked him, I'm like, are you in this? He's like, yeah, Secret Service is hard. I was in Secret Service for 20 years.
Yeah, we just talked about that on the Sas report, and I didn't understand what Sas was talking about maybe 20 minutes ago, and I'm like, what are you talking
it's hilarious. That's hilarious. I know, I saw that. It's
Sas was like
clueless.
An 80-year-old man had to correct another 80-year-old man. I mean, and this is embarrassing, Sas was like,
we need the Salvation Army dude to replace Biden. He would be at least competent.
Oh, yeah.
He has all his faculties.
Well, he might not have political experience, but I think he can carry out simple commands. I mean,
Yeah, at least he would know at least he would know to walk around, and at least he would know at least he wouldn't need the Easter Bunny to help him walk across, and at least he wouldn't need a confession booth, So where there's little boys, because he's always sniffing people.
Yeah, guys, I want to get into some breaking news here before we get into the main topics here, guys. I'm going to put on the bottom here. Thank you, Shaky, for putting that out. Just the last couple days, guys. Lisa Marie Presley the daughter of Elvis, just suffered a cardiac arrest, guys. 51 years of age. It's terrible. Terrible stuff.
Yeah.
She was young, real young.
Yeah, obviously. We got to know did she just recently get a booster? I mean,
I hope not.
All the cardiac problems caused by this stupid jab, and yet people are still getting them and falling over dead.
Yeah, I mean, what's your thoughts on that, Sauce? I mean, I'm not sure if you. Yeah, Lisa Marie, the daughter of Elvis Presley.
Yeah, she was very beautiful. She had a very beautiful, beautiful voice.
Yeah.
Nothing, but like what he said. I mean, you look at all these incidences. Damar Hamlin, and other athletes are dropping over dead. A 16-year-old boy that was playing hockey, cardiac arrest. A 54-year-old now, cardiac arrest. I think it has to deal with a lot of people getting these boosters. And it's just very, very sad to see, and they're just lining up like sheeps to the slaughterhouse per se.
Yep.
Yeah. It's sad. It's sad. Before we go any further, man, are you? Is that your dorm room, man?
It is.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Let me show you.
Give us a tour.
Yeah,
give us a tour if you can.
Yeah. No. So what happened is that this is my behind the scenes. Can you see it? Okay. Yeah, this is the scenes of the Sauce Report.
Oh, wow. A little studio. Cool.
Absolutely.
Oh, have you got a single or you don't have a roommate, huh?
I do not know. So this is my room. This is like, I have my TV.
Wow.
Of course, I'm playing OAN, Newsmax. And
good.
I'm not going to show you my bathroom because Hillary Clinton might come on.
Oh, God. Stop with that, Sauce.
Yeah.
And then pretty much it. Yeah. So it's a huge room though. Like
that is big.
And I just got on the boys basketball team, college basketball team.
Interesting.
Awesome. Yeah, good stuff.
All 5 foot. What are you?
No, no, I'm a water boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
that's great, Sauce. I see you got the little lamp there, the podcast light. That's cool.
Yep, a ring light and a tripod. So it's college has been fun. It's been hard though. A lot of reading. Is this your last year of college, Sauce, or what? No, I got 3 more years to go.
3 more years.
It's pastoral.
You'll be almost 30 years old by the time you finish college. That's crazy.
I know. Joseph will be 3 years younger.
Yeah, Joseph.
I would hate to have your student loan bill though when you're done. If you're sitting in a single room dorm, a single person dorm, that's got to be running you a pretty penny.
Well, yeah. Well, maybe. Hey, since we got student loan forgiveness, I'll have you guys cover my bill.
Oh
God.
Yeah, no, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Don't send the bill to me. Send it to Shaky. He'll pay for it.
No, so it was interesting because being in college life, there's a state university, and it's interesting when like some of the degrees that are offered at like state universities in Minnesota, and I contacted the Republican Assembly or Republican Party in Bemidji where I live. Yeah. Well, guess what? He stated to me, okay, he's like, for the first time ever, Minnesota has lost the Republican state, Republican Congress, and of course the Republican governorship. So he's like, for the first time ever in Minnesota history, there is not one Republican that holds office at state level.
What? Not one?
Well, not one, because there's some, but like not like they're a super majority. The Democrats are super majority in all like the 3 branches. So that they pretty much can't do anything. They're lame ducks.
That's terrible. Terrible stuff. Well, at least there's some good stuff that comes out of Wisconsin, guys. We're about to plug in.
You want to see the snow?
Yeah, go ahead, Sauce. I got like 5 seconds before I got to get this commercial break in. But go ahead, bud.
So we got like a whole bunch. Can you see the snow?
2 seconds, Sauce.
Oh, yep. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 4 feet.
Keep it there. Don't send it my way.
Oh, God, I don't want it either. I'm actually enjoying 75 degrees, which is going to go down to the below 40s tonight, they said. Jesus, I don't want
Are you serious?
Yeah. 45 degrees tonight, yeah.
Well, don't ask Joe, or don't buy Or don't ask Bill Clinton to bring snow over. He might leave states.
Yeah.
Oh God. Well, you got some bad stuff going on in Wisconsin, guys, but you might have some good stuff going on in Wisconsin. I got to get a quick break in. You might like this, guys. Be right back.
Culver's couldn't have started anywhere but in Sauk City, Wisconsin. Still today, we are a family restaurant. Here, nearby farms grow the food we eat, smiles are contagious, and everyone is someone's neighbor. It's a place where our love of fresh food is as strong as our love for each other. It's a feeling of welcome you'll notice the moment you stop by. Because where we come from has made us who we are, and for that, we couldn't be more proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Gotta love Culver's. I love Culver's, by the way. Culver's.
I love their fries. I don't like their buttery buns.
No, they're disgusting.
Yeah, but I love their fries.
Yeah, I love Culver's. Culver's is great. Thank you very much, Culver's, for sponsoring the show, by the way. And to be honest with you, Joseph and Sauce, I did not know they were from Wisconsin. So up until like a couple days ago. But yeah.
Happy coincidence, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. So where did Sauce go? He's fading out in the mist.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah.
At least
I thought he got a new iPhone.
No clickety click, right? Exactly. So we just
what
lost
happened
him
to the
entirely.
iPhone? Everybody loves iPhones. I can't stand them, to be honest with you. I think they're junk, to be honest with you.
Way overpriced. They're just way overpriced.
Yeah, they are.
Why would you spend all that extra money for that?
Yeah, just get an iPhone. Just get an Android. An Android could do the same thing. And usually all the apps are free. You don't have to pay for them like you do with iPhone.
Yeah. Android, there are more free apps. There are some to pay, but a lot more free available ones for the Android. And like on the Android, I was just on the show the other day. We were talking about audiobooks. Because you always get one or two person asks about an audiobook. I say audiobooks are too expensive. The voice actors, it costs too much. You don't get the ROI. So what you can do, though, if you have an Android phone with the Kindle app, download the Kindle version, and under accessibility, there's a talkback feature. You can have the talkback feature of the Android phone read the book to you. So you've got an audiobook. Yeah, you can use it as an audiobook without paying more for actual audio files.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Joseph, I hope the Culver's ad didn't scare Sauce away.
It was too racy.
Hopefully he's a big fan of Culver's. Right? You noticed that right after Culver's came on, he was like, "Oh shit, I gotta get away." Hope there's not a lawsuit against Culver. Oh, there he is. Yeah, Sauce. You're not afraid of Culver's, are you, buddy? Sauce, you there?
Does he hear us?
I don't know.
Earth
We usually
to
have
Sauce.
problems. Sauce, you there? Anyways, I don't know, Sauce. Until you get your mic fixed, man.
Now he looks like he's in a music video, roaming down a hall.
Sauce, I thought we fixed your iPhone issue. I thought we fixed it. I don't know. Now we don't hear clicking. Thank God. The clicking went away, but now the mic's not working.
Yeah, so, that clicking was horrible.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. Joseph, let's get back into this Biden crap. What do you think is going to happen with the documents, man? You think he's going to be impeached or what?
Yeah, well, again, that's part of why they had the special counsel, so they could try to keep it quiet. Then there's only so much a House hearing could do. It's meant to counter that, so they can stall for the next 2 years. That's what this is. It's another deep state cover-up. Unlike during the Trump years where they brought people in to drum up stuff and leak stuff to the press, this is just the opposite. It's meant to cover it all up and keep it quiet.
Well, according to Lindsey Graham there in South Carolina is saying that Merrick Garland has to play the same persona and presence, so to speak, like he did with Trump. You know, if there is classified information that Biden possibly hid or stole or whatever the case may be, there has to be an investigation, plain and simple, you know?
Yeah, and again, Biden was only vice president. He had no ability or authority at any point until he became president in 2021, took office, to declassify. So him holding classified information, there's no nuance, there's no wiggle room, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. It doesn't matter if it was parked behind his Corvette in his garage or in a safe within a safe within a safe in the basement guarded by laser beams. He had no authority to have them. Period.
Oh, yeah.
Period. And Whoopi and her bull.
Like I was talking about on the Sash report just before, Joseph, and I'm going to say it here on the show. No vice president can declassify documents. Only the president. So before I bring on Sauce, give me a thumbs up if you have your audio all working now. And
I thought I heard Sauce.
Yeah, he's still in the green room here. Sauce, give me a thumbs up, buddy, before we bring you back on air. Is your audio okay? Good. All right, his audio is working. He says so. Very good, buddy.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
It looks like you're in a sauna. Are you in a sauna right now with the sun shining on your face or what? Oh, okay.
What? This is really bad.
Yeah. You look all whited out there, because you're so close to your.
No, well, I do have the sun on my face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like you're blinded out there, man. Jeez. You got blinds or something or what?
What's the hat say, Sauce?
So it states, you stay safe.
Yeah.
I'll stay free.
Oh,
there you go.
There you go. That's right. That's
hey,
right.
Sauce.
Like you bury yourself in your safe space, we'll stay free. Amen. I love the hat, Sauce.
Hey,
Good
Sauce,
hat.
by the way, thank you for going on your laptop. I know you're on your laptop now instead of the cell phone. Appreciate that, buddy. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, what happened was my phone.
Yeah. We see
well,
that.
Jake,
Jake, you just
iPhone,
got the.
by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, that is the new iPhone. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, very nice, Sauce.
Yeah,
very
it
nice.
doesn't matter. iPhone's still an iPhone. Every time there's somebody with an iPhone, there's a problem on this show.
Yeah. Joseph, you label it correctly. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, it is a problem child. By the way, Sauce, this is going to be like a Hollywood thing. So if you see yourself coming and going out of camera, that's not on you. That's on us. We're doing it on purpose. So just making sure that you know that. All right. We did a little goof yesterday with Dawn Weir, and Joseph was like, I told Joseph we did like a testing with you like last week with this before we did. And Sauce was like, why are you coming in and out of video? What's going on over there? We were testing out the Yeah, exactly.
It's an automated psychedelic drug system. It just phases people in and out at random.
Yeah, see, yeah. It's an AI thing, you know. There it is on me. See, now it's on Joseph. Joseph is going back and forth. AI. Now it's on you. There we go. Let's get rid of this. You're gonna give the viewers a headache.
Don't keep it on Sauce exclusively for too long. It may break the camera.
Oh God!
Oh, or no, don't keep it too long on Hillary, or it might fracture the camera, or it might put a virus on your computer.
Yeah.
So guys, I want to plug this. Before we go any further, I want to plug this video in here, with the View.
Yeah.
Now saying that.
Whoopi,
Whoopi literally and Joy literally saying Joe Biden has done nothing wrong, and it's a different type of case besides Donald Trump. Check this out, guys.
So right before the show, it was reported that a second batch of classified documents from when Biden was vice president was discovered in his Wilmington, Delaware residence. Now, the White House says it's cooperating with the National Archives and the DOJ as it conducts its review. But here's what Lindsey Graham says.
What did Lindsey say,
Whoopi?
Whoopi?
Merrick Garland do next.
Next?
Wow.
Okay.
Garland, if you're listening, If you thought it was necessary, Attorney General, to appoint a special counsel regarding President Trump, then you need to do the exact same thing regarding President Biden when it comes to handling classified information.
You're damn right.
Lindsay, you're comparing apples to oranges. Let's find out what they discover first, and then
Apples to oranges, huh, Whoopi?
do whatever needs to be done. Because if you recall, the former you-know-who was asked, can you give us the pieces of information that we need? He said, okay, and then didn't do it. They said, well, where's the stuff? He said, I don't have it. We gave you everything we had. Yeah. Then they said, listen, we know you got more stuff. Give it to us. We're going to send a subpoena for you. He said, on the subpoena.
Right. That's right.
Okay? That's why they raided his house. Now, if we all know, you're right. This needs to be investigated. But it is not the same. I'm sorry.
But it is being investigated. But why?
Yes.
The AG appointed John Lausch, a Trump appointee, to
Maybe
review
they missed that.
how the classified material ended up in Biden's home and former office. So when they keep calling for this, they're creating
Turn
this
this
optic
shit
that
off,
is not.
please. Turn it off.
And
Garbage.
she's right. It's not the same. Whoopi said it herself. Joe Biden, when he was vice president, who has no ability to declassify anything, but they want to gloss right over that. And you know, and again, this will be a delay tactic. It'll stall. It'll drag things out. It's absurd. And again, what's it doing in his Delaware home in his garage? Mar-a-Lago had 24/7 video surveillance, armed security, and Secret Service on top of that. Biden's house didn't have any of that. I'm still waiting for Sandy Burglar. Remember him, Sauce? You probably don't. 9/11 documents that make Bill Clinton look bad for allowing 9/11 basically to build up and happen.
That was
Sandy
a big
Burger,
thing, Joseph. Yeah.
Yeah, Sandy Burger, or we call him Sandy Burglar, went into the National Archives, took secret documents, stuffed them into his socks and his pants to sneak them out so they could be destroyed because they made Bill Clinton look bad. And hey, we're still waiting for prosecution of that. He was a Democrat, so of course nothing happened.
And Joseph, how long ago was that? That was like over 30 years ago.
Yeah.
We're still waiting for the shit to happen.
Still waiting.
Still waiting. 30 years later, it still hasn't happened.
And hey, Whoopi, how about that? Hey, you know, of course, she just either doesn't know or doesn't care, of course, because again.
Well, Joseph, like Jimmy Fallon would say, hey, 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 you know.
The whole thing is that there's this whole is a double standard. It's a double hypocrisy, because at that time Joe Biden was vice president. President Trump was president, so he declassified everything. And anyway, he's still declassified, he still has a full right. So this is not, you can't compare this to apples and oranges. For Whoopi Goldberg, it's more like comparing
apples and oranges. Yes.
Whoopi, you got to do Twinkies, and you got to compare Twinkies and a healthy bar. You know, which one's unhealthy? That's more Whoopi Goldberg. She'd probably choose a Twinkie more because she is a Twinkie.
She'll be right in the freaking she'll be right in the grocery store in the damn candy aisle with you.
Yeah. Oh boy, that's scary.
No, a shit-filled Twinkie, and that's what this is. It's a shit-filled Twinkie they're trying to sell as, you know, oh, it's perfectly fine for you. Nothing wrong here. Nothing wrong with this shit Twinkie.
Yeah.
Hey, Sas, I got a question to ask you before we go any further. Your iPhone is not bugged, is it, buddy?
Oh no. What's that? Oh no, it's not. I'm looking at my.
See, I put that in the chat. You said, I don't know what happened. I typed back, I know what happened. Your iPhone is bugged.
Yeah, so I'm looking at my stock portfolio.
Good grief. $5,000, Sas. You're a rich man.
Yeah, I'm a nobody though. See, it's a hard week. It doesn't help that you have.
Hey, Shaky didn't get that last part. Plug it in, buddy. Go ahead.
Plug what in?
Your phone.
You want me to do that?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you got to show your account information so we can clean you out.
Sauce, put it on the damn camera for Christ's sake. There we go.
There we go. See,
So-
that's
That's
my
a lot of money, Sauce. You're
that's
doing
my
great,
earnings
man.
this week.
What
Well, I
you-
could have had more if you know who, if Bozo in the White House when tout about the deficit. And speaking of it, Joseph, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I want your opinion on this because I tweeted this out and I was going to tag Michael into this. Okay, so Biden stated this. Okay, let me pull it up.
Yeah, nothing like
So-
dead air, Sauce. Nothing like dead air.
All right, so our administration has worked hard to lower the deficit by $1.7 trillion in the last couple of weeks. The first bill House Republicans brought to the floor would help wealthy people and corporations cheat on their taxes, increasing the deficit. Their very first bill. Well, the bigger question is, I tweeted at him and I said, at POTUS, you lied about how his administration reduced the deficit. No, you moron. You spent over $5.8 trillion since you took office. That's not reducing spending. What are your thoughts on it? Like, he's touting that he put a deficit of or cut the deficit by $1.7 trillion in the last couple of weeks.
It's all spin. It's all spin. And what they're claiming, of course, will be benefits to the rich are trying to eliminate the 87,000 new IRS agents who aren't going after the rich. The rich have lawyers and accountants comb their tax returns. There isn't extra money normally to be had from them, like with this whole Trump tax return farce. He paid the taxes allowed within the law. So those 87,000 new agents, and thank you, Mike. Mike has got on the screen my article about massive inflation, unsteady crypto and stock markets. Sauce, you better gold that IRA to protect your investment there because, with Biden in office, the stock market's gonna, be up and down and all over the place. And there's another housing bubble right around the corner too. Houses are way overinflated.
Yeah.
People are going to be way underwater in their mortgages again real soon here. But eliminating 87,000 IRS agents isn't to protect the rich. It's to protect the middle class, which is where the left steals the majority of its money from and playing games. And when they give tax increases, they always pretend it's them taxing the rich, but they increase every tax rate level. Like when they repealed the Trump tax cuts, it was a raise of taxes on the middle class. And people keep falling for this bull spin of the left. And Biden, of course, is, using the exact usual playbook. Now that there's a Republican House, everything's going to be about supposedly the Republicans being for the rich. But when you look at where the money comes from, look at the unions. Look at where the top donors for Republicans and Democrats are. Out of the top 100 top donors, 90% of them, of the richest donors, are unions, and it all goes to Democrats.
Yep. So then what are your thoughts on this then? Okay, Michael and I kind of touched on this. Michael brought up a good point. Kevin McCarthy cutting back on Social Security. What are your thoughts on that one?
I've not seen any such details, but I'm on Social Security disability. I have been saying for 3 decades or so now, there must be Social Security reform. It has to be means tested. That's the reform we need. Otherwise, Social Security will be completely clowered and pivoted into bankruptcy because the left keeps putting people on that don't need it, don't deserve it. If you've got more than 100, let's just say $250,000 $250,000 in other income. Why are you still able to collect a full Social Security benefit? I'm
Joseph,
Social
we mentioned
Security only. I don't have any other income coming in other than my book sales. But
Joseph, we mentioned this on the SOS report just before with McCarthy possibly wanting to cut Social Security and Medicaid, man.
Well, that's what the left says. It's not cutting it for the average person. It is means testing, like should be done. And it is also eliminating the benefit so that illegal immigrants cannot get on it. You are not a citizen. You did not pay 1 penny into the system. It is the only real entitlement we have, Medicare and Social Security, because when you work, you pay into it, you get back out. Welfare is not an entitlement. It is a redistribution scheme, stealing from some to give to another. There's no such thing as a welfare tax that you pay that you are then entitled to collect back.
But Joseph, isn't that kind of unhealthy to implode the Social Security market when you give more money out? Because you look at the Social Security, you look at the retirement age now. They're changing up to 70 years old.
Well,
that's going to be the new number.
Yeah, that's the other.
Well, it keeps on going higher and higher. Yeah.
Yeah. It should go up by 1 month every year for the next couple decades.
Why?
A gradual increase because we live longer. We work longer because we're living longer. So
but we're not going to have any.
Age should go up. It should.
But the generation after us is not going to have Social Security because they're already depleting.
They won't if we don't get these reforms.
Sure.
Yeah. That's my point. You've got to reform it now. The Democrats refuse to do it. They raised.
This is what we're trying to tell the damn House.
Say, Michael?
I said this is what we've been trying to say for the last 30 years. Yeah.
Right. But the Democrats believe in Cloward and Piven. That's part of their plan. Mm-hmm. Have it go bankrupt. And I am always against tax increases. Always. I would be willing to have a 0.1% increase on Medicare and Social Security also to stabilize the system, but only a 0.1%. But the longer you wait, see, if we'd have reformed the system 3 decades ago, we wouldn't need that now. But because it's getting desperate, we're drawing near bankruptcy. We have to do that now.
Yeah.
But if we don't do a 0.1% tax now, the Democrats will be asking for a full % a decade from now to pretend they want to save it.
Yeah.
So it's the usual.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Left wing Cloward and Piven, let it all spend into bankruptcy to destroy the nation. While we on the right try to provide actual solutions so that, yes, Social Security would be there when it comes time for you to retire, Sauce. But yes, your retirement age would have to be at a later time than people 100 years ago. We live longer. We can work longer.
Well, I don't know about these vaccines, though. The way these vaccines are going. Yeah. I don't know about these vaccines. We should, the retirement age should be at 50 the way these vaccines are going.
Well, there's
I agree with you guys.
Studies saying that. Yeah, there are some early studies saying that vaccines are cutting our lifespan. You know what? I think I agree that the Wuhan jabs are dangerous and they're definitely killing people. But I think it's a little early to buy a study saying it's decreasing overall lifespans. I'm just being consistent and honest here. There can't be any long-term study yet. We're only, 3 years into these jabs. But we know short-term effects are dangerous.
Yeah.
There's no question.
You don't find that until 10, 20 years from now. Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff, guys. One second. I got to get another break in, guys. Be right back.
Linktree knows there's more to you than meets the eye. You are what you grow, but you're also what you cook. You are what you sell and how you source it. You are what you ride and who you protect. You are what you link and where you link it. Linktree. Link everything you are.
What makes a Wawa Club? Is it the crispy bacon on the turkey BLT? The endless layers of flavor of the buffalo chicken salad? Or is it a secret handshake? Nah. At Wawa, there's a club for everyone. Find yours today.
Guys, you know, I think I'm going to take a break from Twitter because I'm getting a lot of glitches in from Twitter, Joseph.
You
are?
Huh?
Yeah.
How?
They're glitching the hell out of me. I don't know, the liberal trolls out there, they're like, we got to shadow ban them. Every time I do live now, when your name gets across on the board, they shadow ban the hell out of you. So it's all right.
Keep it savage. Oh,
Yeah,
get out. How about that? Oh, sure.
I'm glad you did Linktree, and I know you show your Linktree. I'm, if I can type my name right, I'm going to put mine here.
Yeah, what is your Linktree? Did you have one, Joseph?
I just put it in the chat there, if you can bring it over. Yeah, linktr.ee, like they all are, / JLENARDDETRIOT, like I am everywhere on social media. So, links to all my social media are there, links to both my books, links to the Terror Strikes trailer. I forget what all's up there. Page upon page of more links than anyone would want to ever need to look at, right? But
yeah, there we go.
That's the point of having it. Yeah. That is the point of having it, because otherwise you got too many links to share. That is a good one-stop location. Although I have the free version, I think you're using the paid version. It's a little fancier.
Oh, mine? Yeah.
Yeah.
I pay for everything. I don't believe it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you're a big fancy, highfalutin podcaster type guy. So you got to do the fancy stuff. I'm a starving artist, author, so I got to use free.
Joseph, I got a question to ask you. We have to find a way to trick social media with the lives, because they love to glitch the hell out of you. I notice when you go on live. So all you liberal idiots out there on Twitter, stop shadow banning me, please. It's freaking frustrating.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm still waiting on Elon to undo my @JLeonardDetroit Twitter page. I don't know if anybody can go out there and see it since it's suspended. Maybe you can see it. It probably only just says account suspended and doesn't let you see it. So, because I could see what's going on, but I can't post anything or do anything. I even tried to join Twitter Blue. Now, that was one thing I was willing to pay for $8 a month to get the verified check.
Damn.
Because I'm verified on most other social media platforms. Hey, I'm an author. There's news stories out there about me. You can see I'm me and who I am, who I am who I'm claiming to be. That's the words I was trying to get out.
Yeah, guys, if you're just noticing something, 1 second, Joseph. If you're just noticing something, there isn't any faulty shit going on. We just ended the Twitter live because I'm getting tired of the fucking fact-checking shit. So we're not streaming live on Twitter anymore. Shaky just ended it right now. So, but yeah, sorry. I'm just getting tired of the glitches, Joseph. I really am, man. It's frustrating, man.
Fact checking, right? Left wing spin artists disguised as fact checkers. Still, it's a load of bull. Yeah, they wouldn't know a fact if it came out of their toilet and bit them in the ass.
It's terrible.
While they were sitting on the the throne.
And I just retweeted. I said, check this episode out.
Actually, let's question Sauce. Sauce is being very.
That's because Sauce is in cahoots with the tweeters, apparently. He just tweeted. See, Sauce is out there inviting the liberal trolls to attack you, Michael. Now the truth comes out.
Well, no, I just said, check
every
this
time
episode
I have
out.
On the show.
Huh?
Anyways.
No, so Michael, you're not verified on Twitter?
Hell no, they're not going to verify him or
We're going
me.
to do a little experiment here.
Elon we might be able to get verified now, but I got to get unpermabanned first before I can get verified. But yeah, I've tried to be verified for the last 5 years because I've been a blogger, a speaker, a vlogger. On more than a dozen platforms where I'm verified on the other ones. So if I'm technically okay to be verified there, I'm an official social media influencer, as they would say, then I should be verified on Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah. I tell you. I tell you. We're going to do a little experiment here. I think Sauce. Yeah. What's that, Joseph?
I got to wear a different shirt than this one because the green screen is bleeding through the gray on this shirt at times. It's mistaking it for
You look like the. You know what, Joseph? You look like the guy from Spider-Man, Mr. Sandman.
Oh,
with the green screen.
Yeah. So I got to remember to do a different shirt when I'm on StreamYard because it's driving the green screen crazy.
It's driving me crazy, but yes.
I am happy that
why am I putting the
my background bleeds through a little better at times, so you see a little bit more of my book title. But it is disconcerting to see it fade in and out.
Yeah. Speaking of Joseph's book, guys, I figured as we conclude here, because at this point I'm frustrated now with Twitter with the fucking glitches. Hopefully, it's not in the final cut when we put it onto iHeart. It's not it's not as bad, but it works. Yeah, that's some great video graphics, Joseph. Yeah,
it's good. The only bad thing about that is I purposefully, in Terror Strikes Coming Soon to a City Near You, am a bit ambiguous as to Martin's background. So people who see the trailer are going to see a white guy.
Okay.
Right? So they're going to assume Martin is white. Well, in the book, I leave it ambiguous. So the reader, hearing that he's from Detroit, lets their own bias take over. It's like, a form of a little bit of psychology behind it. So for people who don't read the trailer, hopefully, then they don't see the trailer, they read the book, they then get reflect kind of a mirror on themselves. If they're black, hoping they assume Martin is black, and if they're white, I hope they assume Martin. That's why I choose names that are a bit ambiguous. Like Martin's wife was supposed to be called Marina originally. I changed it to Hope again, so it's a little more ambiguous of a name, because Marina is clearly gives connotations of a Russian descent there. So, and I wanted to keep it ambiguous so that the reader reflected upon themselves to make the character more endearing to them. Let their own personal assumptions and biases be reflected in the book. Whereas now, when you've seen the trailer, you're going to automatically assume the guy's white. But, you know, nothing wrong with that. No problem with that. But, you know.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna get going here. I'm frustrated now with Twitter. I hope they didn't butcher my show towards the end, but
why?
You know what? It just lends more credibility to the show. If you, me, and Sauce weren't a threat, they wouldn't need to try to cancel us. Like my book, Terror Strikes Coming Soon to a City Near You. Liberal troll reviews attacking me and attacking my book. Why? Because they want to silence it. Because it's not just about foreign terror.
I get attacked every single day, Joseph. Yeah.
Exactly. But my book is about American fascocrats destroying the nation from within also. And once they learn that, they understand, oh my God, that's a threat, not to terrorists, but to fascocrats. So they try to cancel culture me in the book.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, check out this book here. My book is available here. I like to plug it in as much as I can. America's Political Warfare, Our Modern Civil War. I know I had Joseph in tears because, I mean, literally, I mean, this book is not to offend people. It's not to make anybody emotional. But it's true, guys. What we're seeing is literally disgusting in this nation. Sasha, you're probably seeing this for the first time, buddy. America's Political Warfare, the official trailer. Check it out, guys.
Savaged, unfiltered.
My fellow Americans, it looks like some things have changed. Are we doing a good enough job teaching our children what America is and what she represents? Younger parents aren't sure that an appreciation of America is the right thing to teach modern children.
We're not going to make America great again. It was never that great.
When I drive into a neighborhood and there are American flags, it's a message of white supremacy.
I'm warning of an eradication of the American memory that could result in an erosion of the American spirit.
We need to completely dismantle the police department.
If we forget what we did, we won't know who we are. We've got to do a better job of getting across that America is free, and freedom is special and rare. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of enterprise. As long as we remember our first principle and believe in ourselves, the future will always be ours. Ours was the first revolution in the history of mankind that truly reversed the course of government, and with three little words: we, the people. We the people are free.
Pick up your copy of America's Political Warfare, Our Modern Civil War, available on Amazon.com and other platforms December 30th. Get it today.
So basically, Joseph said I got put in the corner. Why did I get put in the corner there, Joseph?
No, Sauce said I got put backstage. I was telling Sauce, no, Michael put you in the corner. You need to put on your dunce cap.
Michael, I just want to tell you, I love the intro into your book. That is a very awesome book. And I'm still waiting for the book to be at Walmart in Bemidji, where I live in Minnesota.
Yeah, and you know what? My reaction to that video, now when I saw it live for the first time, yes, it literally caused tears to come down my face. I was so upset, so sad at the destruction of the left. But yet at the end of that, it's inspiring. So today, seeing it again a second time, and the more I see it going forward, the more fucking pissed off and angry I'm going to be.
Yeah. So,
that book
Joseph,
hold on, Sauce. 1 second, Sauce. That trailer was actually put out through a media group in Tampa, Florida. So hat tip to Shadow Angle Media for putting that out, as well as Shaky as well. That had a lot of thoughts onto that. So yeah.
So, okay, so Joseph.
Yeah.
Before we part ways, what did you think of the Detroit game?
Which one? The Lions?
The Packer game.
Yeah, well, quite interesting, huh? I lost my $5 bet because I did bet the Packers to win. So, yeah, I'm happy to have lost that bet, but I was hoping to lose the bet and they would make the playoffs, but the Rams didn't pull through for us. So, but hey, the Lions did what they needed to do. They won the game to have a winning record at the end of the year, and they eliminated the Packers from the playoffs. So considering how bad the Lions have been my entire life, that is a good season.
Well, and okay, that TCU game, I don't know what happened to that TCU game.
Oh God, don't get me started with that game, Sauce. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, like what happened to TCU?
I told you, Sauce, last week, or no, not last week. This past Monday on Sports Monday, Sauce changes it all around. It's Sports Monday, Sports Wednesday, Sports Friday, Sports Saturday, it's sports every day for Sauce. Anyway, I told you, Sauce, on Sports Monday that TCU was going to lose. I told you this.
Yeah, but they were going to lose by 13 points. I mean, they got walloped.
Yeah,
they lost
why couldn't they tank during the U of M game like that, right?
Yeah. Well, and I also think like they lost even before they got on the field. Because a measly 7 points is pretty embarrassing. And I tweeted at the second half. I tweeted at the end of the first half. I said, well, you better put on the 90-day fiance, because like the game's already done. So I congratulated TCU. And people were already surprised. They're like, well, how do you know that TCU won or TCU lost and Georgia Bulldogs lost? There's always a comeback. I said, no, I'm sorry. Steve Benton, the quarterback who's a 25-year-old grandpa. I don't know what he's going to do with his life. That's a 5-year quarterback. Why is he so old, Michael?
Your guess is as good as mine, Sauce. I don't know.
Well, either way, it was I picked the wrong team. But I'm going to state that Grandpa Brady is not going to make it through, so he's going to play the last season.
I used to love Brady in my early 20s, watched him throughout my years of watching the New England Patriots, and that stupid move to Tampa. I think that was the worst move in his freaking career to do that.
Yeah, it was pretty dumb.
Yeah, I was a dumb.
Yeah. Guys, hold that thought. I got to get this in here. I plugged it on Sauce's. I promised I would plug it on mine as well, too. Guys, check out this. Thank you very much, Shaky, for plugging it in. Guys, the Launch Learning Preschool here in Central Florida. You can check them out at 321launch.org. You can reach out to them at 321-453-6597 or their fax number, which is area code 321-978-0306. They can be found at South Courtenay Parkway, Merritt Island, Florida, 32952. Tremendous, guys. Confident families, connected community, and a brighter future. Awesome stuff. So check them out today, guys.
And then, though, if you can't send them to public school, anything good they learned in preschool will be immediately undone by the purple-haired freaks of the public school system.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tremendous school, Joseph. I actually checked them out the other day, and I wish they were around when my daughter was, younger, but tremendous school, yeah. But Yeah, other than that, guys, we're gonna get going here. I'm pretty much out of words here. I want to make an announcement, guys, before we depart, though, and hopefully, one second, Joseph. We have, yeah, go ahead.
Did we do the iHeart ad? Weren't we supposed to get an iHeart ad in here somewhere?
No, not today.
Oh, okay.
It's not every day, Joseph. Joseph wants iHeart every day. It's not every day, Joseph. There's different ads every day.
No, I want the silent MeUndies ad again, so we can have dead air over Anchor.
Oh. They sent me, yeah, Sauce, they sent me yesterday. You got to check out the video podcast. They sent me a video package with no freaking audio. Shaky, we usually, I mean, obviously, before you joined, Joseph had the opportunity of what we do behind the scenes. I actually come in here now like 20, 30 minutes early to test out the videos and everything and make sure they're working. And we forgot to test out MeUndies. It was embarrassing. 50 seconds of dead air. Joseph thought I was Joseph thought I was plugging in a porno.
From Hillary Clinton's laptop.
Yeah,
you got to check it out. It's funny as
in
hell.
Their undies. Yes. What? Mike, welcome to Michael Gardner's Soft Pour Unfiltered.
You did say
unfiltered. That. Yeah.
Joseph, did they ever give you a box? I told them to reach out to you, give you a box of free underwear. Did you get your box yet?
No. Any, no.
Okay, I'll reach.
Still hoping though.
Out to
Still
them today.
hoping.
You'll get a box. It's a nice pair of underwear.
That's good because otherwise I'm gonna have to do some laundry soon if I don't get it. And I hate doing laundry.
Yeah. I hate doing laundry too.
Don't we all hate laundry though?
Yeah.
Other than that, guys. Yeah. Other than that, guys, we're gonna close it out. Remember, next week we got part 2 with Uncle Herpes. Uncle Herpes will be on the show next week.
That'll be fun
stuff. Yeah, he's gonna have his makeup on and everything. It's gonna be fun.
You should have Layla and Herpes on the same episode. That would really be fun.
Yeah, that would be interesting. She might be afraid to get herpes. I don't know.
Yeah.
God. She does want to come on camera. She says, let's make part 3 on camera, Michael. I was like, well, you got to wear clothing because the last time I talked to you was audio. Joseph, she was wearing a bra and panties, and she says, I know we're on audio, but you got to see me. I look sexy as hell. I was like, oh, God. She was actually wearing underwear. She was wearing, I'm afraid what she would wear if I put her on camera. Probably nothing, but.
Careful, Michael. You might get Sauce turning red and have to drop off again. You're going to make him embarrassed. You're going to make the 13-year-old embarrassed.
Sauce might have a Titanic or something after he sees her.
Oh, that's funny. Isn't she from England?
Yeah, she's from England, yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
Layla London.
No, she's not from England.
What
reports are you getting from?
I thought that's why she adopted the last
from
name
England.
London.
She's from where the hell is she from? Not from England, though. I know that.
Oh, that's false advertisement then. Fake news.
Yeah, you're giving fake news on the Savage Unfiltered show here. She's not from. No, she's from Jacksonville, Florida, Joseph.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. No. Next week we're gonna have. Next week we're gonna have a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next week we're gonna have a woman from Israel.
Yeah, I was joking that Layla does London like Debbie does Dallas.
Yeah.
So she's got to change her name to Layla Gator for Florida.
Oh God, I hope not.
Or Jackson Layla.
There you go. Why, you want to be part 3? Want to be on part 3 with Layla London Sauce?
Well,
some of the sexual demeanor coming out of her voice.
You got him flustered again, though.
Sauce,
I'm getting all red.
See him shaking in his seat there.
Yeah, I'm getting
Sauce, we're unfiltered, buddy. I'm going to tell you on the show, she is a hot piece of ass. I tell you that. Good grief.
What time would it be?
Sauce. He's like, What?
What time would it be?
What time would it be? Anytime you want it to be. Oh, the show. I thought it was like, reach out to her. I don't know. Anyway, I got to reach out to her. Hopefully 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, something like that.
All righty. Well, what day?
But yeah, we got the woman from Israel coming on next week, so that should be rather interesting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
She wants to talk about world peace.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to talk.
She's going to be joining us from the Capitol.
I want to know if she's been to the SodaStream plant, because it's a great example of actual peace. Israelis and Arabs, Jews and Muslims all working together at one place, no problem, shows there can be peace. They can come together. They can work together. It just have to put aside the Islamic fundamentalist radicals, or as I call them, Geisha. If you go to terrorstrikes.info, you can find out what a Geisha is. But yeah, they can have peace. It's certain people who refuse to let peace happen. And go Abraham Accords. We're hearing Saudi Arabia may officially join the Abraham Accords. Uh-oh. Did we lose you, Mike?
Mike,
no. Every time I have every time I have Sauce on my show, he glitches my show out. I think it's Sauce, but anyway,
I could be Mr. Glitcher.
Yesterday. No, I know it's. I know it's Sauce because
I
know it's Sauce because we were on yesterday. I was having no glitches whatsoever with Joseph and Dawn, and every time I have you on, you're a glitcher. You're a glitcher, damn you.
That's your.
I'm plugging you in as audio.
Sauce's DC Marvel name is Mr. Glitch.
That's gonna be my new nickname, my new show name, Mr. Glitcher. Mr. Glitcher
the hell
podcast.
Out of my fucking show, Sauce. God damn you. Anyway, guys, I'm getting out of here. Remember, keep it savaged. We're out of here, guys. See you next week.